Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz fight. And before you might jump on our back, yes, we're going to show you some cool stuff from Conor McGregor. We're also going to discuss Nate Diaz's boxing coach and some more allegations in regards to steroid use. Try to give you not both sides of the story. They're two different stories kind of wrapped in one for you, but in regards to both fighters and UFC 196. We begin with a video from TMZ Sports on Conor McGregor surprising a fan at his own apartment.
Let's roll. Let's roll to the rolls.
Be careful now on that. What do you think this is, motherfucker? Do it on the f***ing Yukon. You'll end up in that boot.
I've never been in a rolls.
No? Ah. Welcome.
Welcome to the club.
They took it in. Look. Get that. I'm gonna come up to you tomorrow.
Dude, I swear to God.
I'm gonna come up to you tomorrow.
You're the f***ing man.
I'm here on the West Coast. Like most fights, I usually come out maybe 2-3 weeks before. But every time I come back, it seems to be a little bit more crazy with the fans, you know. They treat me like I'm one of their own. And then I've been driving to the gym every day, and I drive past this guy's apartment, and it's like on the balcony, he has like Irish flags and a cardboard cutout of me like sitting on his balcony. So now we're gonna go drop into him and see what he's about and meet one of the fans.
Give me Mr. McGregor.
What's up?
Holy shit, man.
How are you, bro?
I'm good. How are you? This is awesome.
I'm blown away by this, man. I drove by a couple of times and I was like, what the f?
Yeah,
I thought I was seeing things at first. Like,
No, it's been up since your Max Holloway fight, man. I said
no way. Are you looking forward to the fight next week?
Oh, yeah.
Please,
Yeah.
you kidding me? I got my shirt, my wardrobe in there. I got your shoes, this champ on the back.
I don't even have them. I didn't even need them ones.
Every Saturday before the fight, I put up my cardboard cutout, I put up the flag, I put up the banner. The only thing I can say, and I hope Conor sees this, is that feeling he had with Jose Aldo when he knocked him out and he became the champ, hands down, that's what I felt like tonight. Like, that's how amazing it was. I'm enamored right now, man. I'm shaking. I'm acting like such a little baby, and I'm sorry. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it, man. Honestly, it was an honor to meet you, brother.
I appreciate the support of all the fans out here and all over the world. I never take it for granted. I use it as a motivation, so I am extremely grateful to the fans.
Thank you so much. I like to see you.
Thanks so
You're the man.
much. That was awesome.
My goodness.
That was something else, wasn't it?
Do you know what? I think he might rival McGregor for one of the most contagious laughs. The guy in the video, his laugh was great.
That's what I like most about the videos. He kind of opens the door. You're in just utter disbelief. Look, we're all fans of sports, and there's nobody in this world, I believe, that growing up you had like your most revered athlete. And like if Beckham walked through our studio door, I think you'd start shaking and you'd start laughing, and you'd be so excited to meet this guy. And that's like part of what's great about being a sports fan is sometimes you get to meet your favorite athletes. And sometimes it's not the saying that is usually true, which is you don't want to meet your idols because sometimes they're assholes, right? In this case, McGregor's not. He saw the guy, you see him from the balcony, you're the fucking man!
Off the back, I'm obviously open about how much I like Conor McGregor, right? It's just, yes, he's Irish, yes, I've got relations to Irish.
Do you love him?
I love what he stands for in the sport, and one thing that I say to everyone about him, he's the most humble, cockiest guy I've ever seen in my life, right? And because he's so cocky in front of the camera, he's so cocky when he comes up to his opponents, but that guy is so humble to his fans. And this is not just a one-off. I talked about it in here, and I'm not going to mention a name, but one of the people in our studio was like, oh, come on, there was a cardboard cutout. That's still kind of driven by ego. He went up there to see someone that had a picture of himself. No, watch his videos to what he's like at Ireland, not you.
Safe.
Pro tip.
I'm safe. Oh!
Anyway. So, but what I'm stating is that watch the videos of him in Ireland as well, and his trainers say he takes pictures with everyone. With everyone he stops with. He's so grateful to the fans that pay tribute to him and how passionate they are. I would love to meet this guy. I would love to meet him because I would love to have him on the show just to talk to him about like behind this persona that he puts on, right? Because we know he's a very confident guy, there's no doubt about that, but he is there to do a job. Everything that he does from the moment his fight is announced to the moment it's done is part of winning that fight. That's what I understand. He's not just out there to ruffle feathers and annoy people. He's trying to get a mental advantage. So when I see this, I'm like, that is a true champion. That's someone that respects those who stood with him. Like that guy had his poster up since the Max Holloway fight. Not like recent times where everyone's kind of like, oh my God, he did that to Jose Aldo. I'm going to support him. This guy's a true fan, and you can see it on his face. That moves anyone. It hits you right in the feels, right in the feel goods.
Oh man, Francis. So first of all, if I looked anything like that, I mean like 170 and built.
Yeah,
he
looks big,
huge.
man.
I'd have that much confidence too. Yeah. But in regards to that build, right? Actually, one quick point before we even get to that. Nate Diaz also seems pretty good to his fans. So I'm going to give him credit for that. I was just going through Twitter this morning, and he's giving video responses to over 50 people who tweeted at him.
Yo, yeah, top 5 rappers I like, for sure. Tupac, Eminem, E40, Tech 9, and damn. Number five. I got 4 for you. There's so many that just throwing in number 5. I do not know. I'm gonna have to get back to you. Yeah, my favorite boxers are Mike Tyson, Roberto Duran, old school boxers, Oscar De La Hoya, Ricardo Moraga was fun to watch, and Roy Jones Jr. There's a lot of good boxers I like watching, but I don't pattern my style after any of those guys. I just like watching. I like watching boxing, so there's a lot of boxers.
It was weird. I guess he puts on a different voice because he sounded not like Nate Diaz.
Yeah.
But good for Nate Diaz. He's still giving back. He's giving back to his fans too. I am not a Nate Diaz fan, but I still would like a video if I tweet at him. Regardless, Nate Diaz's boxing coach had 2 quotes that came off of the, I believe, Submission Radio podcast in regards to Conor McGregor steroid allegations. He asked him if he believes that Conor's on steroids. "Oh, I sure do believe that. Heck yeah. Some guys, they get busted, and to be honest with you, I know McGregor has to be on some kind of steroids," Perez said when asked whether Diaz's comments had any validity to them. "He's pretty big, and then all of a sudden he's jumping to 170? Yeah, there's no way, because, I mean, he was supposed to be fighting at 155. He continued to say later in the podcast, all I know is that he was supposed to fight at 155, and for some reason, I don't think he would have made the weight because he was trying to go to 165, and then he went to 170. You would think he had 2 more weeks to go, but he would be close to 155 and stay on that or go to 160. He didn't. He jumped to 170. So that's kind of shady right there. All right, Richard Perez, fair point. 15 pounds is not a small amount of weight to jump. Other ways to do it. I don't believe he is on steroids because I have seen and read no evidence suggested from anybody outside of Nate Diaz's camp suggesting he's on steroids. Now, if other fighters, if Aldo's trainers, if Holloway's trainers were like, I think this guy's on steroids, maybe there's some more validity to that. But as of right now, innocent until proven guilty, man.
Yeah, and for anyone who's going to be jumping up and down weight classes like Conor McGregor, and if he wins this fight,
carb load.
So yeah, exactly. That's what he follows the bro tip diet. I'll bring bro tip up again.
Does he do carbs?
Constant
he's a straight chicken and Chick-fil-A sauce kind of guy.
But if he does do this and he wins consistently in doing it, there's going to be haters. There's going to be haters who are like, there's no way someone consistently does this. Like, you can't just jump up and down classes. Like, he's not Rocky Balboa when suddenly he just fights Mr. T and next minute he's cut up like a middleweight and looks lean, mean fighting machine. Adrian! I just had to put it. Anyway, nonetheless, he is a phenomenal fighter. He is a phenomenal ambassador for the sport. You watch, his training is practically documented week in, week out. Now, I'm not saying there isn't the smallest possibility. I just don't want to believe it. I want to believe in true champions out there. I want to believe that after the Anderson Silva problems and the problems he's faced with John Jones, this guy's, he's a clean fighter. He's a clean ambassador for UFC. Like, to tarnish his name with no, for what we can see in written evidence, is just trying to be douchey in this fight. He's trying to have mind games, which is fine. If this is all part of the mind games, then I'll give credit to you, because you could see in the post-match and the pre-match,
he was a little
upset.
flustered.
He did not like it.
Well, that's what the one argument was, like, he got defensive. Steroids. I can't do it, but steroids, mate. You looked at him and
don't loop me in with that, hey, Nate Diaz. Don't you loop me in with him.
Oh, man. Do it one more time.
Don't you loop me in with him.
Do Adrian in the Irish accent.
Adrian!
There it is. That's our show. Thank you for watching, everybody. Make sure to check us out on all the mediums you can. YouTube.com/TYT Sports is the main medium, but also Facebook.com/TYT Sports for all your memes and tweets and some fun video highlights, and Twitter.com/TYT Sports, or just at TYT Sports. That's Francis Maxwell. You can follow him at Francis_Maxwell, and I'm Jason Rubin at JaceRubin91. We had a good time with you.